Mysterious cross. Unfamiliar cross, I know your shape, your form. Your meaning has been my study year on year, yet I know you not. Symbol of reconciliation, of love, of grace, why do you push me back? Why alienate me so? Your face? Always new. Your arms? Always open. Your foot? Always planted. Your mouth? Always shut. Others gaze on you and pass by satisfied. They understand you fully, whether bare wood or body hung, whether sculpted or in oils. They read your surface and move on. Mysterious cross, you hold my stare, reflect it back. Your unfathomable eyes, like the blackest of holes, draw me in, draw me deep. Speak, silent cross. Proclaim, strangest one. Whisper some comfort. Breathe out at last with consolation. You have me nailed, not with iron, but by a dart of love. You have me transfixed. Let me be transformed. We've come now to Holy Week. That's the week between Palm Sunday and Easter Day. And our thought of prayer goes to the question of personal prayer, the prayer that we particularly want to make, the prayer that comes from our own heart. Two things are on my mind particularly. One is the question of the depth of prayer. The other is its honesty. The two are connected, of course. But actually, sometimes when we are honest in prayer, our prayer isn't entirely deep. It's a little bit shallow. It's not as profound or about as important things as it might be at other times. One of the things I would want to encourage is that people are as straightforward and honest and modest in their prayer as possible. If something really bugs you, it doesn't matter that it's a small thing. Your own toothache, if that's what's on your mind, is what matters to you more than anything else. Take it into the prayer. Your financial concern may at this moment be quite small, but it could grow if you leave it out of your prayer. No good worrying about international debt in your prayer and forgetting about the own particular worries that you yourself had. So in a way, although this is the holiest, most serious and somber week of the Church's year, the invitation is to be honest and therefore modest and simple in prayer. But the point of the shallow end, of course, is that it's not the only end. The deep end is there as well. And the deep end of prayer invites us to reflect on the awful and staggering events of Holy Week and of the cross which comes on Good Friday and which Jesus had to carry and then was impaled on. That cross which has been so much reflected on and studied by theologians, so much preached about, but still stands there, still stands next to us, beside us, in front of us, challenging us. Do we really understand it? Is it not utterly mysterious to us how this sign of torture could also be a sign of love? How this sign of death could also be a sign of life? Holy Week gives us permission for the shallow end, but it draws us to the deep end. And at the deep end we accept much that we don't know and allow ourselves to be drawn to the cross, not by anything other than love, drawn to the cross by love. Maybe that's a definition of prayer for this week.